Good morning everybody. In international finance, today discussion related topic is mode of international payment. The chapter mode of international trade. Here trade finance related discussion is essential. In international trade, already we are knowing that there are three modes of trade, that is the export, import and export. Okay? Here export related person, that is the seller. Here import related person is the purchaser, and export in very certain circumstances it is utilized by the trader. That is importing goods from different country and after added some values again exported to another countries. This type of trade mechanism here known as entrepot. Just for example, India importing certain gold from the South Africa and after making jewelry, then again exporting it to the another country. This type of trade mechanism known as entrepot. But in simplest form in trade, here we are discussing about only, we may say that given the focus upon the export and import. Here is the exporter, that is the seller, and here is the importer, that is the purchaser. In trade, whenever certain goods are going to transfer from one country to another country, certain trade financial mechanisms are essential to involve. And in trade finance, here mode of international payments are also important. First of all, here we are saying that when certain types of goods are transferred from one country to another country, certain movements are going on. First one, here what is, that is the movement of goods. Movements of goods, okay. Second is here movement of documents, okay. And third is movement of payment. Whenever from the port via the different types of agencies, when certain goods are transferred from one country to another country, that is from exporter to importer, certain movements are going on. Second is here for the movement after shipping of the goods, here certain documents are essential for the preparation in respect. And on the basis of documents, here what type of payments are here utilized in this type of transfer of a particular goods must be here involved. So this is the here discussion we are going to here the point level, at the international payment level, different types of movements of payments. Okay, and in international payment there are basically 4 types of payment mechanism. This international payment is 4 types. First one is, that is the open account. Second is the advance payment. Third is documentary collection. And fourth is letter of credit. Okay, this documentary collection also has 2 parts, that is the documents of payment and documents against acceptance. Okay, there are 4 types, but before going to discuss each level of the payment mechanism, certain types of here tools are applied on the basis of here Incoterm. This is the Incoterm, International commercial term. This Incoterm commercial, that is the international commercial terms, is applied for instruct the what type of payment mechanism will be applied for particular goods, for particular transportation of goods. Just for example, for the letter of credit, certain here terms are utilized. For the collection purpose, certain terms are utilized at the international level whenever transactions are going on. So in respect of here collection of fund, collection of finance, what term is coded here must be here given in the form of instruction in the Incoterm level. Here second is international chambers of commerce. Chambers of commerce. Its main purpose is provide the guidelines how to transport the goods from one country to another country. So ICC and here Incoterms participation is most beneficiary in the mode of international payment. Okay. Now second is movement of documents. Basically in trade finance, the role of documents are very beneficial. There are 4 types of documents are here categorized in the international trade at the level of here trade finance. Just for example, 4 levels. What is that? Is the movement of documents. First one is here financial documents. Second is here commercial. Third is transport. Fourth is risk coverage document. Okay. Basically all these 4 types of documents being important in the international payment, because here certain terms and terminology whatever is applied by Incoterms here essential to discuss. In the movement of goods, there are so many bills are prepared by the shippers and also by the here carrier, because whenever goods are supplied from one country to another country, here exporter, also known as shipper, also known as here the seller, is send the goods to the here port for supply the goods to another port. In this respect, certain here bills of lading, invoice, bills of exchange, etc. are here prepared by the exporter, by the here carrier, by the here importer. So at what level, what type of bills are prepared here essential to discuss. First one here is financial document. This type of document is only for making money. What is making money? Just for example, bills of exchange. Bills of exchange is just like a document for the payment, and purpose of here bills of purpose of financial document is for financing and also to make payment. Okay. Second is here commercial document. Okay. Commercial document. What is the purpose of commercial document? Basically, except financial documents, others different types of documents are here taken at the level of commercial here document. Okay. Commercial documents, most suitable example is the invoice, lists of packaging. Here example is invoice, lists of packaging, okay, and here certificates of origin of the goods, okay. The three way our preparation of the documents are essential at the commercial documents. Third is here transport, that is here this transport document is also the part of the commercial document. Main purpose of this type of document is to provide a contract between the here shipper and the here carrier, and in this way whenever contract is prepared, here one term is utilized, that is the here bills of lading. What is bills of lading? Lading means that is the loading, okay. Here bills of lading, that is the bills of loading. This type of agreement contract preparation comes within the here transport documentation, okay. Airways documentation also comes within these types of transport documentation, okay. Third is risk coverage. Simplest, whatever goods are supplied from the one country to another country, insurance certificate is essential. So here example, insurance certificate. Okay, insurance certificates of related goods, exported goods. Clear? So it is now clear how many types of documents. First one is financial documents. Second is commercial documents. The example of financial document is bills of exchange. What is bills of exchange? Here second is commercial documents. The example in this type of contract, that is the invoice, preparation of invoice, preparation of list of packaging, and also certificates of origin. Now third one is here transport documentation, that is the bills of lading, and this type of lading, it means that is the bills of loading of the goods. And fourth is risk coverage. Here example of this type of document preparation is the insurance certificate of related exported items. Okay, these four types of documents, whenever applied in the movement of payment, the most important part of such type of document is the bills of lading. What is the bills of lading? It is the negotiable instruments between the shipper and the here carrier. Okay, shipper and the carrier. Okay, there are two types of bills of lading. First one is the this type of discussion we may discuss in the near future, but here in short, bills of lading, just like the agreement between the here shipper and the here what is, that is the next one, that is the here porter. Okay, the function of the bills of lading, here first one is to give the title of the document of the related product. Okay, second one here is to give the just like a contract certificate, and whole purpose of bills of lading, that to provide the quantity of the product, quantity of the goods, price of the goods, and also payment of the here goods. So in such documents, total here informations are available. Okay, and invoice number. In next class we may discuss what is the meaning of invoice in international trade. Okay.